this is what it looks like. That's my clamp setup. Like I said, got the one for the tablet, one for the phone. Got the mouse plugged in, headphones plugged in. I got the hiccups. I just had dinner. Then I had the pillows for under my knees and the pillow for my feet, so I didn't have feet pressure on my ankle heel area. But yeah, it worked really well, and I'm glad we did it because it meant that I was able to work on the vlog and just feel like I was accomplishing something, but also still, like I said before, accommodate, work around like my pain and my issues that I was having, and basically take care of myself, but also accomplish something, so it was good. So today's another one of those days where I get ready for bed and then realize I have not recorded all day. So it was one of those days where just like nothing seemed like the right moment to record. Mostly because the first half of the day, well, I guess like the first eighth of the day or something, I spent in bed. And then the next bit of the day, I spent reorganizing a bunch of stuff in the room. And then another portion of the day, someone came and visited us, and we helped her fix her Facebook account. So there was a bunch of like using multiple phones and laptops and stuff to try and figure out what was going on with that. And then dinner, and then there was this whole huge chunk of the day that was completely dedicated to pain management, but also like a bit of like just figuring out certain pain thresholds and areas and reasons and thoughts, and trying different things to figure out like, does this hurt, and then also like just trying to pinpoint stuff like that. So it was a lot of like, I don't know. I look back and it's like, oh, I should have just recorded like when I organized my room, because now it's kind of too dark to show it off, and also even if I did show it, probably most people would be like, oh, did you do anything? Like, did you change anything? It's not a huge difference. It's just important, good stuff for me because it's more organized and easier to use and do stuff. But I'm about to go to bed, so I'm gonna go do that. So today's been a day. Actually, this whole week has been good, but also like not in a productive way. Kind of in like dealing with psychological and health issues in a way that you can't really record it. That's the kind of week it's been. But I did some makeup today to try and make me feel better about myself. I don't know if you can see, I have the overhead light on because it's nighttime. And I'm probably just look really greasy and stuff, but hey, I put some makeup on, tried a different look, tried a lot of different makeup that's new that I've never used before, so that happened. It's been a week. It's been a week, and it's been a very exhausting, like mostly emotionally and psychologically exhausting week. But like I say, in a good way, kind of, but also just tiring. And I think a lot of it is that I'm still just kind of recuperating from the rest of this month. But hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, just touched wood, tomorrow I might record something because I feel like my throat's a bit better. One of the big issues that I was having recently was I was having a lot of pain like all over this side of my face, mostly like in the temple and then in my jaw. Well, not my jaw, well my upper jaw and my lower jaw. Is that called my upper jaw? all over this side of my face basically, was really in a lot of excruciating pain. And I kind of realized, wait a minute, I had shingles on that side of my face like 2 or 3 years ago, and that causes permanent nerve damage. Maybe something's triggering that. So I'm not sure if it's just, if that's what it is, but I think that's what it is because I periodically have excruciating nerve pain on this side of my face. And it is related to, like, I do have like a chipped tooth and like I think I have a cavity in between those 2 teeth there. So like those are kind of like pressure points or something. But like it's not just those, it's not just like, oh my tooth hurts, because I've tried like clove oil, I've tried you know, that kind of numbing stuff. I've tried just brushing my teeth with Sensodyne. I've tried, you know, special mouthwashes, all that kind of stuff. And that, like, when I'm in that kind of pain, I've tried so many painkillers too. When I'm in that kind of pain, nothing really touches it. And so that's where we get the whole nerve pain thing from. And then it's like I said, wait, I had shingles on the left side of my face 2 or 3 years ago. I have a scar on the tip of my nose and a scar like right here. And I actually had shingles underneath my eyelid. So that was fun. But, yeah, causes permanent nerve damage. So, thinking that's what it is. But, since I have the light on, thought I'd give you guys a bit of a tour of some of the changes that I made yesterday when I also didn't record until the end of the night. But, this is my clamp. Just kind of hanging out with my charger cable, and I've got my tablet there. Phone is doing phone things. This is just kind of where the laptop hangs out. Rearranged all this and took most of the games off. So right now it's mostly just for like makeup, hand cream, lockpicking set. And then like I've got some of my wireless things here, makeup, Vita 3DS, and armpit spray. I don't know what to call it here. I don't know what the like cool lingo is. We call it pit stick, at least at home. We call deodorant like those, the stick kind. It's like rounded and it's white. Anyways, we call that pit stick. And then up here I've got my amiibos, my painting. I need this for this monitor. Rosy picture and some fake flowers and some lozenges and back scratcher and scissors and fountain pens and Kleenexes and an inaccurate calendar thing and some positive reinforcement. And then I've got this like do-it-yourself clamp thing. So we're playing with some stuff here. Don't worry about it too much. And then this is like the game list I made. This is like just random lists and stuff. This is all the stuff for vlogging, battery backup, battery charger, tripods, all that stuff. Got my PS4 controller out because I moved all the controllers I had for ASMR, so I moved that one there. Some therapy paperwork stuff. I've got the tablet, that's my keyboard, the keyboard I'm temporarily using. Glasses are apparently hanging out there. All my perfumes, my journal book thingamajigger, chair stuff, and then other big changes, same thing, just basically moved around a bunch of the games, sold the 3DS games and DS games and Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games and all that stuff, Game Boy Micro. Chucked a bunch of the other console handheld things into little cases so I could stack them. All the PlayStation games, and then I've got some stuff I have to mail, some art supplies, and I wanted to have stuff out so that I actually use it. So I've got some art supplies here, but like it's just very limited basic stuff, so it's easy to use, easy to access. I've got some books here that I need to read, some paperwork I need to read, watercolor stuff, art supplies, and then I've got the leather stuff here, some other little crafty things I want to do. This was above the computer, it's just some tech things I want to do. It's for another project. Easel thing. This is actually because I think these are all my birthday presents. Got like my digital multimeter and all my tools and stuff in here that I need to play with that I haven't played with yet. Ooh, USB, it's all not in English. Soldering iron. Anyways, here's my tool bag. And then I've got a Minecraft set that I need to do. I wanted to do like an ASMR video, and I also wanted to do a time lapse, and man, talking sure takes a lot of oxygen. But yeah, not a lot of big change. Well, I guess a lot of the big changes are like, you don't see them. So sneak peek. I think this will open. This is the mail drawer now. This used to be the ASMR drawer, and all the ASMR stuff is in the closet now. Rearrange this drawer. Don't think I did anything to this drawer. I think this drawer is empty. Yeah. So a lot of stuff like that, though. A lot of just like rearranging drawers and tidying things, and basically just trying to surround myself with positive things and like make everything more tidy. So it's the same thing, like I wanted to make that shelf tidier, and I wanted to make up here tidier, and I wanted to make basically everything a lot tidier and have a lot less things, so that when I look around the room I don't think like, oh, I have to do that and I have to do that, and there's not so many options. It's like, oh, there are art supplies within reach, within sight. All those, you know, projects I want to do are within reach, within sight. My makeup's still accessible, my handhelds that I usually use are accessible. Everything is within reach, within touch, but like mostly the positive stuff, and like I say, just limiting my chance of overwhelming myself. So we'll see how that all goes. But like I said, it's been a very kind of exhausting last few days, and I am pooped, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more like work related things done in the next couple days, because the last few days have been mostly health oriented, physical health, emotional health, psychological, health history, a lot of weird stuff. Important stuff, but like exhausting stuff. So yeah, tomorrow I'm aiming to try and record, try and get a couple emails done that I need to do, and a couple other things like that. But you know, I'm not gonna make unrealistic goals, because I still can't, as you can hear, tenseness has come in and I'm croaking. I still can't like talk for very long, and I think typing's maybe okay. That might be better now. I feel like that's one of those things that comes and goes too. Same with the pain, but I don't know. We'll see. Getting out of bed this morning was one of the most difficult things I've ever done, but I did it, and now I'm getting down to work. Spotted a new bird today, and I'm reasonably sure it was a gray wagtail. Seems to fit all the descriptions there. Also, previously I was calling one of the birds a wood pigeon, before, but we believe it is actually a collared dove. So my pigeon friend is actually a dove friend. I keep feeling like I need to vlog because I haven't vlogged, but the reason I haven't vlogged is because I've other reasons, most specifically health, not just physical but emotional and just like psychological, physical too, but just right now a lot of what I do is painful, and even when I try to do stuff to make it so that I'm getting around that pain or whatever else like that, it's like it causes me more pain. So it's just been a really hard week. I feel like kind of like last week, actually. I feel like last week and this week were pretty similar, where I didn't do anything that I wanted to do. Not that I didn't try, but I didn't get anything done that I wanted to do. And specifically, I didn't get anything done towards like things that would help pay bills or make money, which makes me feel like I'm useless and worthless and whatever else. But then I'm also dealing with like physical health and mental and emotional, psychological health issues. Basically trying to unpack like 30 years of, maybe not 30 years, when I was a toddler and stuff I didn't remember all this stuff, but a lifetime of a lot of very negative, abusive, neglectful kind of reinforcement stuff that have made these, what Tim would call schemas in my brain, and basically it's like it's a lot harder than just saying, okay, I know that I have a problem, or I'm going to work around that problem, or, you know, I have these physical issues and I'm just going to move on. Where it's like I'm trying really, really, really hard to just be better, to get better, to be better to myself, and to heal emotionally and psychologically so that I can deal physically, so that I can create or do something of value, so that I can make the money, so that I can get out of debt, so that I can survive as a human being in a monetary based society. Like everything is just so that I don't have to be scared. And I've spent so much of my life being scared of money, like of not having money, that it's really hard, I guess, right now extra hard because I feel so physically helpless. Like I couldn't do a desk job. I couldn't do a physical job. Most jobs I've been hired to do in my life, I couldn't do at this point in time with the way my health is. So it's not even a question of, well, I should just go get a part-time job, because I physically couldn't. So it's like, I don't want to sound like I'm not passionate. I'm so passionate. I have so many ideas. I have so many things I want to do, and I feel like a liar every time I talk about the things I'm excited about, or the things I'm planning, because I'll talk about them for months and be like, yeah, I'm going to do this thing and it's going to be great. And it's like, maybe when I can talk or sit at a computer, those things will get done, but for now, it's just on the back burner. Like right now, this is the longest I've talked in weeks. I haven't recorded in 3 weeks. And every time I try to record or try to have a call with somebody to boost my emotional and mental health, I set myself back and I can't record anymore. So, I don't know. The gist of it is I'm scared. Because I don't know. I just don't know. I really, really want to just try harder. I really, really want to just do better, to just work harder. I would love to be able to do those things. But I can't. And I've spent my whole life trying, and it's put me at a worse situation than I would have been if I hadn't. So, I guess for now, I'll just keep trying, which never feels like it's enough, but I'm pretty good at it. So, I guess I'll just stick to it. This has been my to-do list for the last 3 days. This is what I've got done. So I woke up in pain this morning, and then I had a conversation that was stressful, and then I had a vlog session that was stressful. So now I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm going to close my windows so I don't hear any dog barking. I put on some hand cream. Gonna put on some perfume that'll help me with tension. So now my hands smell great, and when I curl up in bed, that'll help me. I ate lunch, I had a drink, I had some water, I had my vitamins, and I had some painkillers. I have my hand cream on, I have my perfume on. Windows are closed, so I won't hear barking. I'm going to take my glasses off. I've got a bottle of water, and I have my bed in such a position that I can lay down and rest my back and alleviate some pain off my knees and everything, and my heels. So I'm going to lay down. I've got my fuzzy purple blankie, and although I probably won't watch it much, I've got my phone in the bracket so I can set this up to listen to something calming and relaxing. And hopefully, with time, essential oils, painkillers, supplements, food, water, semi-silence, semi-darkness, comfort, and relaxation in general, hopefully I'll be in a better headspace and be in less pain so that I can possibly get something done today. I don't know if I can adequately describe how much pain relief something as simple as laying down in the right position can have. There we go. Cell phone is all set up, and I can now try and listen to something relaxing. I put my blankie over top of my clamp. I've got a little blankie for it to watch ASMR in. So I'm still in pain. I think I'm in less pain. I'm not sure. I probably am in less pain, but my wrists and my elbows are hurting now. And my back and neck is hurting. And my head is still hurting, but I'm going to get up, have some water, and go have a stretch. Tim brought me some licorice. What is it? It's like D something tea for like flushing your body. And a Kinder. So I'm gonna finish my bottle of water, and then maybe have my Kinder, and then put my glasses back on, and I'm gonna take my tea downstairs, and I'm gonna go wander around in the garden or something, because I think it stopped raining. But I'm still in pain. I know that with the painkillers I took and the rest I took, it should have sorted things out, and since it didn't, taking more painkillers isn't gonna help. So I'm gonna try to stretch and move around and change my position a bit, and then distract by working, and then if it still hurts, we'll try something else, basically.